Start
We're
sharing
live.
chat. Oh, you must be live. I'm not live yet. Start sharing chat. There we go. That's where I must have messed up last time.
All right, I'm gonna wait like a couple seconds when I see people trickle in. I also gotta get my YouTube chat up here, so. My internet has kind of been like right now, my loading page is taking a while. I don't know why.
Oh no.
I don't know why. Okay. Anyways, we are here though. YouTube chat, I'm trying to get you guys up. My YouTube creator studio is taking a while to even load here. But hi Twitch, hello. We see ya trickling in. Thank you for being here.
Hi Twitch, hi YouTube. I've got someone that's their first live. Oh, you're in for one. Hello. Hello.
Welcome. Okay, not available. What? This is so weird. YouTube. Oh wow, YouTube is like here. Let me take a picture. What? Data is currently unavailable for some videos. This is weird. I'm gonna send you a picture of what I'm seeing.
Why is YouTube out to get you? Why is YouTube out to get you? Oh, you guys can't hear Minnie. Thank you.
Oh, it's actually okay. It was an error on YouTube. It changed everything right now for me. Cool.
Where is? Here, I'll give you guys waiting music.
Wait, it says we can't hear Minnie on your side, but what about what about my side?
It's my bad. I don't know. Can they hear me?
Chat, can you guys hear Wheezy? I don't see anybody on my side saying anything. Wheezy sounding great as ever. Still no sound on Minnie's side. Okay.
Why? I have it. That doesn't make any sense.
Let me see if it's from.
What if I do this?
Pro streamers, yes, as always. Pro streamers.
We're professionals. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl in the world. Wait, well, yeah, you should be working, bitch. Why are you not? Hello? OBS? No? Okay.
We can hear Wheezy on your broadcast. We can't hear you on
mine.
Wheezy's broadcast. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why though?
Yeah, that's because I'm also thinking, I'm like, is it a setting that I did? Which is kind of weird.
I don't ever have that problem. I have the browser. You're in my browser. I have that thing on. Control audio. Go ahead and talk for me real quick. Let me see if that works.
La 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 la.
No.
Damn.
Unless I hit OK and then it starts working. Speak for me.
Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep.
Wonder if it's one of my settings.
I'm trying to see. It's yours.
I think so.
What setting was it?
Oh, hello, Jesus! But now I lost your camera.
So you guys can hear me, but now no cam.
Yep.
Hell yeah. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. This is like the warm up, you know, like people are trickling in. This is the time where like we could be like, hi everybody, hello. Are we good?
No, I still can't see you. Is that my fault? Did I do that? Oh wait, I know what happened.
There. I'm back. Okay. I'm back.
It's you. Okay, we're good.
Is my camera blurry or not? Nope. Okay. Nope. Hello, everybody. Hi, welcome. I did see somebody ask, why is this an emergency pod? If you haven't been on Twitter yesterday, because everything happened yesterday, Ricochet said something, correct? Yes. A lot of people say things on Twitter. MJF has said something. So it's an emergency pod because we're here to talk about mental health. I feel like everybody's so angry right now, and I don't think everybody's angry for the right reasons. Ricochet made a comment that he shouldn't have said. Before that, I praised his promo skills, and of course, you know, the Twitter being Twitter, they're going to be like, oh wow, so then you condone this behavior, what about this, and blah 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 blah. Wow, I can't believe you agreed with what he said. Of course, people just going to create their own narrative, and people think that everybody is chronically online like they are. Sometimes I am chronically online, but yesterday I was not chronically online. Well, no, actually yesterday I was. He said this, what was it, what's today, Wednesday? He said it Monday. I think he said it Monday.
Was it Monday?
I believe so, because then
Lord.
Tuesday was the aftermath of it, the entire day, and then today we're here. People are saying, what did he say? So to the people that don't know, Ricochet is an online troll. He's always talking all this crap to everybody, and for the most part, it's online trolling. This person said that he still can't act, and Ricochet's response wasn't the best. It was, he shouldn't have responded that way. He basically said, I'm glad that you got MS. The reason why this is, number one, he shouldn't have said that. Number two, there's a lot of people that were upset and are basically tagging Tony Khan and AEW to have this man fired and just wishing him more harm. This is somebody, if you don't exist on Twitter, this is somebody who gets death threats every single day. Him and his wife get told just the most vile things. I see it, and there's only so much that people can do. He does encourage it by responding to certain people, but my issue right now is people are basically hounding the wrestling media. People were hounding me saying, well, are you going to be as loud to bash him as loud as you were to praise him? No, because I'm not a psychopath. I can clearly tell that man and his wife have been going through it. He snapped in the worst way possible in front of a Twitter audience that thinks that they are for mental health, but they are not. If you're for mental health, you would not continue the bashing. You would probably tell him, hey dude, that's pretty fucked up, you should apologize. But I'm not going to bash this man more than everybody else has already beaten him. Now, as far as wrestling media, this is how I know you guys don't give a fuck. And when I say you guys, I mean Twitter loosely. I don't mean you guys, obviously. I mean the people that are on everybody's dick about this. You're on wrestling media's dick because they didn't report what Ricochet initially said, but they reported on his apology. That's how I know you don't care about the person that this was affecting. Because why are you making it about everything else instead of the actual individual? An apology should be directed towards the lady. Maybe some more awareness on what MS is, because a lot of people don't know. Maybe resharing certain charities for MS, or like just causes, whatever, stuff like that. But you don't give a fuck because you're making it about wrestling media now, and just how Sean Ross Sapp and blah 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 so and so is being paid by this. You guys don't give a fuck. You guys are cherry picking mental health, and I fucking hate that. As somebody who can obviously see that Ricochet just fucking snapped, and I need this man to just be offline. That's all I gotta say.
I just found out about this situation last night. I have removed myself from really scrolling and consuming things that are happening on Twitter. If you are in my streams regularly, you will know I have said this multiple times in many, many different ways, and it doesn't necessarily pertain to this specific instance right now. But the point of being a human, and something that is going to happen in being a human being, is that you're going to make mistakes, and sometimes you react a certain way, or you do something in hindsight, you have to deal with the fallout of, someone said they can't hear me. You have to deal with the fallout of that. Lost my train of thought.
I only saw that one person.
Yeah, I only saw one person. I don't know. Alex can hear us, so I don't know. Check your internet.
They can hear you. Yeah.
So something that I have always hated about the internet and society today is we go and we dredge up things that happened a year ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. There is something about accountability. and you have to allow people to make mistakes, and you cannot just decide that even though they take accountability that you're gonna drag everybody else into it and expect them to feel the same way about it that you do. That's just not the way that things work, and it's really damaging to how the fuck society moves forward. Okay, now in this specific situation, it did just happen. It's fresh. I don't know what is going on with him. I don't know what's happening as a whole, but the goalpost is constantly changing. So what I don't like about this is this situation happened, okay, and it's blown up all over my timeline of people calling him Ricochet and all of this stuff when he addressed it, okay, and then it's oh well, that's not good enough. That's not good enough. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. So you just hold the same mindset forever, and and dragging other people into it, like you said, the wrestling media thing. Okay, well, that was a situation that happened between A and B. Okay, Ricochet and that person. It's not a wrestling media's responsibility to report on something because you think that they should. I don't know. I know that would get me shit for saying, "Oh, you're just saying that because they're not taking accountability." I'm like, the wrestling media's not taking accountability for what? I don't understand the mindset of where some of these people. It sounds like a lot of wasted energy to me. Do I like that he said that to her? Absolutely not. No, that's not okay. But okay, I've said things to people that I know that I shouldn't have said. Depending on where you're at mentally, you can do some really stupid shit. I've done it. That's not an excuse. It doesn't make up for how you make somebody else feel. You still have to atone for that. But like, damn, is it your job to be the morality police? Did Twitter as a whole, or just society as a whole, need to be the ones to like, why do we have to beat the fuck out of it? We clearly know it's wrong. We have pointed it out 10 times over that it's wrong. Why do we have to keep retweeting it and talking about it as if the situation wasn't addressed and now it's in the hands of people that have fuck all to do with you? That's now between him and his employer. That has fuck all to do with you.
Yeah.
Because it looks cheap to me. It looks like, oh, I care so much, I'm going to keep reposting and retweeting and talking about it for the engagement. Like, if you said your piece one time, why you got to keep fucking doing it? I don't belong here. I don't belong here, dog.
It's the herd mentality, and even though like I just literally said that I think what he said was wrong, somebody on my YouTube comment says, "Please tell me she's not taking his side." Shaking my head. This is how it is. This is the internet. It's like you say I like pancakes and then you hate waffles, or you clearly say, hey, I don't agree with what Ricochet said, and then you can also have some compassion because he is still human and you can see all the shit that he's been going through, and then somebody still comes up with that conclusion, oh, she's taking a side.
Why does a side have to be taken? I don't feel like I just took a side. I feel like I explained a very complicated situation that I wasn't a part of. I'm just a bystander. I told somebody that replied to me earlier that said the same thing on my Twitter. They were like, "Oh, please tell me you're not." That was the person that said Ricochet. Like, are you taking Ricochet's side? And I'm like, I don't involve myself in defending or taking sides of situations that are above my understanding, because clearly I don't understand this, and so I'm not going to stand 10 toes down. I can only speak to what it is that I'm observing. Like, I'm not forcing anyone to take accountability for am I the woman that was hurt? No. I feel like that's her jurisdiction, and I actually haven't looked enough to see what transpired from that, or what was said, or what she said.
I think she said her response was very light. I can tell she said that he was like bad at acting, which is not even hurtful at all, but I can tell that she's very what's the word, like she's a strong individual where like she can take a lot, because her response was just like, oh well, it sucks that you like said that, or something like that. Like, it was very light, but that's what I'm saying. Like, so right now it's, or not even right now, like I hope Ricochet apologized to her directly. But that's a hope. I'm not gonna be like, you need to do this and I'm gonna hold you accountable, whatever. Like, I just hope, whatever. But it's like what you said. I'm not even involved in the situation, but it's just people make you involved because they're like, but this is what you said, so you must agree with this. And now they're dragging wrestling media involved. And it's like, this only exists on Twitter. And you know what I was thinking about earlier? I was like, this is like Trump's campaign when he was talking about fake news. Fake news. They don't talk about this. This is like wrestling Twitter. There's Trump, which anyways, if you yeah, this is Trump, and then he's basically saying wrestling media is fake news, and then everybody, the herd mentality is like, you guys are bought, this is fake news. And it's like, this is a fucking wrestling Twitter. Why is it so serious? I don't get it.
The ones that popped up that I saw was Sean's were the ones that popped up, and he literally was like, I was flying all day, because he went to Las Vegas, he was at Circa all day.
Yeah,
so he was traveling, he wasn't on his phone. Believe it or not, not everybody is on their phone at every waking hour of the fucking day, especially people that work in media. Try to stay off of it. And someone replied, the first thing that they replied, and this is a great example to it, of, well, is it allowed for media to post pictures of Dragon Lee without a mask on? I'm like, we're bringing that shit up? Like, that was how
what does one have to do with the other, man?
And that's the thing with it too online, is that anybody can make it. It makes the whole, it almost, that's why I don't participate in a lot of anything, because it feels so pointless, because everyone is going to make up their own news and narrative, no matter if it's clarified by the actual person that's saying it or not. There can be an actual like statement by someone, and they'll be like, oh no, that's not good enough, I don't believe that.
Well,
then what the fuck why are you interacting with it? Why do you fucking care then? If you're standing 10 toes down that you think this, okay, well, there's no winning. It just sounds exhausting to live like that. I have a super chat that I'm gonna read.
Yeah. There was an apology fountain, yes. Sorry.
Yes. Oh, yeah, you're fine. Greg Cherry, hi. Thanks for the $5 super chat. In the age of social media, if you do anything wrong, you can't come back from it. You are forever damned because of the court of opinion. There will always be somebody or something that brings it up. I still have people bring up things to me. I'm sure Minnie does too, of God knows what, from whenever. It could be the smallest thing. It could be a big thing. And I think it does just depend on your reach and who hears it. But it's exhausting. It's exhausting, honestly, to drag other people into certain things constantly.
Yeah, it's already happening to me. I was chronically online yesterday because I was like looking at like all the aftermath, and people kept like tagging me and shit. But it's already happening, because I saw somebody was talking about like I think it was underneath a comment of like, oh, but are you gonna bash him just as loud as you're gonna praise him, whatever? And then somebody was just like, she agreed with what Ricochet said, so no, she's not. And it's like,
when that came out of nowhere, that's not you didn't do that. There's no evidence of that. You didn't say that, but that motherfucker can say that, and then all these people will just cluck like, oh yeah, that's right, she said that. Oh, you're so right, you're so right. I've been on the receiving end of that, and it's like, no, that's not what happened. That's not what's said. But you'll drive yourself nuts trying to make sense of it, because there just is no way to do it. And I always wonder if these are real people, because some of them are, or if it's the people that specifically just want to try to bother you by doing that. Like there's certain things that people tell me now all the time because they think that it bothers me, and I'm like, all right, we're just gonna let that comment sit there and rot. But
I think it's people that individually don't like the person that are going to try to be this like righteous warrior, but in reality they don't care. They just, unfortunately, Ricochet gave them the ammunition. There's so many people that hate Ricochet that he gave him the ammunition. So as soon as they got it, they're like, great, now it's time to cancel this man. Now it's time to get this man fired and stuff. Like, it's that serious for them. It's really that serious. And the one thing that I'll bring up again with like wrestling media is like, they want to bash Fightful, they want to bash Body Slam, like wrestling media, all that, right? But it's like, there's wrestling media outlets that use AI to make the shittiest thumbnails. Mercedes Moné responded to one talking about like, oh, this is the reason why she quit WWE, because, and then the caption said, he ate my pussy. Like, be on their dick. That's actually wrong. That's something that like you collectively should be upset about. Instead, because you don't care, you really don't care. You just don't like Sean Ross Sapp. You don't like Ricochet. You don't like so-and-so. So that's what you're going to cling on to. And that's what you're going to say, what you're doing is actually wrong. But in reality, you guys don't give a fuck. And that's the issue here.
No, they don't give a fuck. And so what we had talked about earlier too in this situation and many others is these same people that want to hold so many people accountable, like by saying, oh, are you gonna speak as loud about that as you did about that? Are you gonna be as loud about Ricochet as you were about this to Sean or whoever else? Those same people will have in their bio or preach about mental health. Mm-hmm. They will sit here and they'll be like, oh yeah, we need to, not taking into consideration. And this is the part that trips me up about it is, okay, yes, you're being concerned about the receiver of whatever is happening is mental health, but you also sometimes really do need to take into consideration where somebody is at mentally that's lashing out. I think it's a big reason that I even give fucking trolls sometimes the benefit of doubt, because I'm like, yeah, you're probably sitting at home and you're fucking miserable. That's fine. But take it from, and to blame that person then. I think if you're going to be for mental health, you need to be for it entirely and understand that Ricochet is a part of a system that there's no escaping it. People get off on literally giving him shit, and he's not the only one. There's people like Mercedes Moné. I'm trying to come up with wrestlers off the top of my head that just get shit no matter what.
Baron Corbin.
Yeah, Baron. I'm Baron Corbin. People that just get constant shit because why? I really don't know. Myself included. And we shouldn't have to give you every piece of our life of something that's happening in order to have respect. Nobody should, honestly. And when you get ground away at, it just chips away at your sanity a little over time, and the littlest things can set you off, and you cannot think that you're doing something wrong. It doesn't excuse the way that you make somebody feel, but I don't think it's valid to condemn that person then for the rest of their life because they made a poor choice when their mental health was literally withering away and they were hanging by a thread. Does that sound fair? Does that sound like the world that people fucking live in of like, oh no, yeah, what? It's so hypocritical. It's so fucking hypocritical.
Yeah, Greg, thank you so much for that $5 super chat. Everybody has their agendas. They just want to be morally superior to people they hate. It's sickening how inhumane people are. And yeah, and to piggyback on what you're saying is, so yesterday, I actually was going through it, and it wasn't even because of like them trying to bring me into it. I seriously felt some type of way because I'm like, you see this man and his wife being told off yourself and you suck and all this stuff. And like, there was zero compassion. And I understand that what he said was terrible. I'm not condemning that, but it's like, at the same time, if you are for mental health, you really got to see when, like, I don't know if he is going through it, but this is my own analysis. You really got to see. Dude, this man snapped. And
they don't know either, and yet they're still jumping on it. It's like, you maybe should wait for more information.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know how true the reports are, but now apparently the reports are saying that he's in trouble with his employer and stuff like that. I don't know
really?
Yeah, I don't know. We could talk about so we did all that. We can transition into some other dumbass. We don't have to mention the dumbass name, but it gets frustrating when so going back to like goal posts, right? It's like you want to say something to somebody, like you want to talk shit to somebody, and then it's kind of like, okay, well, you're gonna say this about me, so I'm gonna prove to you that this is wrong. And then you prove it to them and they're like, no, but then, and then you keep goal posting your shit. At what point do you guys just look at yourselves and be like, maybe I just need to step away? Like, I am too invested in these people's journey, in these people's lives, in what these people are doing, but yet I'm implying that I don't like them. Yet I am so invested that every single time they tweet something out, I'm going to go in and I'm going to talk my little shit and I'm going to say what I got to say. Sometimes we got to step away.
No, it's always the need to have the last word. of like, oh yeah, I don't care about this person. Yeah, they fucking suck, but I'm watching their every move. I'm watching everything they do. I have to talk about it all the time. And the person that they're talking about never talks about them. Honestly, probably half the time doesn't think about them. And then they catch us. It just happened to me. I get caught astray, and someone's like, hey, did you hear this? I'm like, no, what do you say fuck me for? Like, what did I do? Like, god damn it, I'm trying to live over here. Leave me the fuck alone. And it's just kind of like, if you say you don't care so much, if you fucking hate me so much, or you hate someone else so much and what we do so much, then why the fuck are you so invested, bitch? Like, live your life, make your money, have your views. Go the fuck away. Like, damn. Let me sit over here with my 100 viewers and my $20. Fuck you. I'm having a good time. Like, I love this. Like, what?
Listen, your views though, apparently my views are an issue though. My views are an issue. Apparently I have 20, 30 viewers, and I shouldn't be getting the opportunities that I should be getting. So, but it's just
It's like, well, why do you, if you have such great opportunities and everything's going so well for you, then why do you care? Like, clearly, why would you be jealous of what you're doing if everything that they have is already great? Greed? You want more? Like, who cares what someone else is doing? Why?
Brain barfing. I like this comment. Humanitarianism is key. Yeah, there's little left. Wait, I do want to read this. I can never understand how people can go from simple dislike straight to KYS comments. What Ricochet did was genuinely wrong, but there's ways to say and show without doing all that extra shit about. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I agree with you, and it's just I don't think anybody was, well, there were some people that were like, no, it's fine, this is heel heat, whatever, but for the most part everybody was like, bro, you didn't need to say that at all.
Yeah, like, little, not a little, too far. Okay, but for it to be a forward tweet towards one person, and then to start being to make your entire Twitter for a day all about that, and repost and quote tweet like every person and wrestling media outlet that is known to man, that's not normal. That's not. I don't know what world that seems like a sane thing to do, but what do you think you're accomplishing? It was handled. I don't know what anyone else needed to do.
I don't know.
It's what I mean. It's just above. It's above my understanding. I just didn't feel the need to involve my ass. What it was me chiming in. I could see if people were really actually ignoring it. That's the thing. There were people that pointed it out. Did you need everybody and their mother to? I want to get on their level of understanding. Maybe I don't.
It's because they're chronically online. Because when I posted my video on my AEW Revolution review, somebody commented saying like, you defending somebody that made fun of somebody with MS is not going to make your channels grow. And I was like, what are you talking about? So I commented, I was like, I don't even know what you're talking about, because I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. And then in my video, I'm like, is he talking about Ronda Rousey? I was like, I didn't even defend her. I said that maybe it's good for the company because people will hate watch. And I was like, I don't even think that's defend. Like, I'm literally going through it in my head. I'm like, I don't even know what I did. Went on with my day, streamed, after stream, got on Twitter, and I was like, oh, and that happened hours ago. And that's when I found out, was after my stream. That's when I found out. But people immediately are just kind of like, no, but you knew about it. You saw it. And that's how they're treating wrestling media. That's how they're treating SRS, even though he was at Circa, like flying it in and out and all that. Maybe they just didn't see it. Maybe they just didn't fucking know. Because people treated me like that. And then somebody responded saying, no. Like, don't act like you don't know. Back up your original point or whatever. I was like, I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. Like, the fuck? I just found out, you idiots.
This just happened to me with something and I can't remember what it was. But the same thing happens to me on stream or whatever. I'll make a statement and then someone will be like, hey, did you know? Did you see this? And I'm like, no, but now I do. Like, damn. And that's a huge reason I think I stopped saying a lot of stuff about anything because I was always wrong, or I'm always like missing pieces of information, and then I sound like a dipshit. And I'm like, okay, well, if I can't be informed, then I'm just not going to say anything because I'm not. There's no way that I can keep up with everything that's happening. I've got too much shit to do. I can't be constantly consuming whatever the fuck is happening on my timeline all the time, or knowing lore about someone from 5 to 10 years ago about something that they did. I can't remember what the fuck happened at WrestleMania 5 years ago. You want me to fucking remember like some personal thing that someone did and it blew up in the news and then went away? I can't live under that pressure. I don't know how to do that. I can't do it.
That's responsible too. Like, if you don't talk about shit that you don't know, and that's been my MO too. Sometimes I'll like say something because I'm just like heated, or like it's on the whim and I'm just like, I just gotta say this, whatever. And I say it, and then like, yeah, they'll be like, but that's not true because whatever. And I'm like, all right, my bad. That's the thing too. I feel like me and you are very good with like, I shouldn't have said that, or my bad, I fucked up. Actually, what I said was untrue. Or I feel like we're okay with accountability. That's never been like, having accountability is a really good thing that like, if we didn't have it, I would be like disgusted. We would be those internet trolls. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's like, it's a good thing to have. We're proud that we have accountability. So we will continue to have it whenever we need to have it. It's not like a bad thing, but people treat it as a bad thing.
If you're never able to admit that you're wrong, that's not a good thing. That's not a good like quality to have. I am comfortable with being wrong. I really am. If I'm wrong, I will say it. It's fine. I'll learn from it. But I wanted to point out too, like the thing that I said about not having an understanding, there's a line of it. Like, if something that genuinely really matters, like if it's a huge like morality issue, or something that has to do with human affairs, or something that's very important, like going on in the world, that's a huge difference to me than me saying, I'm not including myself in the conversation because of something a fucking wrestler said on Twitter. Big difference there of I think level of severity of something happening. Like, if there's genuine chaos or something or that's unjust happening in the world versus Ricochet tweeted at somebody. Yeah. I will talk about this one, but that one, I'm not including myself in it. Like, I pick and choose what it is. Like, the serious things, okay, but don't hold me to some standard because I'm not including myself in someone else's fucking business.
And you don't have to include yourself. You don't have to include yourself in anybody's fucking business. The only reason we did this emergency pod was because people were trying to include me, which again, that's why you guys don't give a fuck. Because why are you so interested in like me being included in that? That's how I know you guys don't give a fuck.
Because it's rooted. It's the fucked up thing is it's rooted in wrestling fandom. It has nothing to do. Honestly, I don't think a lot of it even has to do with the fact that it hurt another human being. It has to do with, are you going to say something bad about AEW? Are you going to say something bad about AEW? Are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? Mm-hmm. That's weird. That's so weird. Of like, what do you mean?
Oh my God, talking about AEW and something bad about AEW. Let me quickly sidebar real quick because I'm so damn tired of you sickos, man. Oh, you damn sickos infuriate me because a person who absolutely loves AEW, watches the product every single week, glazes the fuck out of it, even when I know this is glazing, like I will amplify that shit. And sometimes I will take a shot at WWE because AEW is not the monopoly. Okay, so I'm tired of you damn sickos. If I say, hey man, AEW Revolution was such a good pay-per-view, but maybe there were 2 matches that shouldn't be a part of it, and it was too long, and you damn sickos are in my comment section talking about, well, if you don't got the emotional maturity to withstand a wrestling pay-per-view that is giving you your money's worth, then maybe you should just go back to WWE. No, you shut your damn mouth. And that is why a lot of people do not stay being an AEW fan, or they're a closeted AEW fan, because if they talk about AEW, then they know what kind of comments they're gonna get. They know the kind of chatter that's going to happen, and they rather just keep it to themselves. I know some creators who watch AEW but choose not to talk about it because you sickos freaking ruin everything.
My God, I'm in the closet. I because And it's the funniest thing too, because they'll think that they got me. They think that they got me. They're like, oh yeah, it's you WWE show. Like you should really watch some real wrestling. And I'm like, bitch, the emotional maturity though of not being. Ooh, I like that. Oh my god, because I was straight have said the last couple weeks of like, oh, I haven't really been watching it because one, I can't keep up, or can't keep up, and it's been like a month. But I didn't watch Revolution because I was like, oh, I'm anticipating it being really long. Like I'm cooked after about 9 p.m. I'm amazed. I'm amazed I'm still even able to do Raw and SmackDown the way that I do. But everybody's different, dog. Everybody's different. Just because I don't want to hang in there for a late pay-per-view like that doesn't mean that I don't care.
Yeah. Or that you're not enjoying it, or that you don't appreciate them giving you your money's worth. Like, yeah, I'd rather watch wrestling back to back.
Pay-per-view. I bought it.
Like, you're supporting. Wait, so you bought the pay-per-view, but you didn't even like watch it in its entirety?
I haven't watched it yet. No, I haven't, because I'm gonna chip away at it.
That's a better supporter than most of you guys who want to support but yet run the fan base away. It's ridiculous, man.
That's what I'm saying. People act like they know something, and you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. I love AEW. It's very different from WWE. That's a great thing. I like having the difference in it. There are things about AEW I like. There's things I don't like. There's things about WWE I like. There's a lot of things I don't like. Do I have to spell everything out? Oh my God. Not to sidebar, but
no, you can sidebar.
It has to do with comments. I just started posting my clips on TikTok again.
I saw that.
And I don't know what happened. Okay, so the Obafemi showing up to challenge Brock Lesnar. The minute that the lights went black, I have a stunt on stream. Every time the lights go black or my stream cuts out and it's dark, I go Undertaker. I've done it for years. I started adding Andrade because I happened to be watching both times Andrade came back to AEW. And I thought it was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. So now I either say Undertaker or Andrade. Well, the lights go dark. And I went Undertaker. And I was like, Andrade. And these motherfuckers are like, I couldn't believe that people were dead ass that dense and didn't understand it was a joke. It's like, she really believes that Andrade was coming. She probably wasn't even, she doesn't know anything. Like, I disliked as soon as I saw that she said Andrade.
Oh my God.
It was funny.
It's a funny, like, I knew that.
Andrade. First of all, the first match I'm going to watch is his and Bandito's. But, like, what?
See, Andrade versus Bandito was such a good match, but the pacing of the show didn't allow me to enjoy that match. But it was a fantastic match. But at that point, I was kind of like, give me to the main event. But
that's why I like to do it the way that I do, because even when we were at World's End, I get to towards the end and I'm like, oh, lock in, bitch, lock in. Like, you really gotta, like, I need to like take a shot of tequila or something. Like, I'm just like.
Yeah, and too bad we can't even take shots of tequila there because they're like $40 freaking or $30, whatever it is. Exactly. Yeah, like it's something. Yeah, it's something crazy. But because so you were there when Andrade returned, and I remember that, and everybody thought it was hilarious that it's like Andrade is fucking back. So like. It was like a bit. There was memes that he's being passed around. So I don't know why they didn't get your joke.
Himself liked and commented on the video of him returning the second time. And he said, oh, let me it's like, nice to meet you. he liked my sense of humor. Like, fuck off.
He's funny. That's funny. Oh, let me nice to meet you. I love that for Andrade.
Oh, my Lord.
I don't know, man. People just don't got any damn. It's the same thing when somebody told me about Undertaker and Kane not being brothers, or not being brothers, and I was like, oh, like clearly, bro. I mean, I don't know if it was clear, and if it wasn't clear, thank you. I'm a great actress. I appreciate that. But if it was clear, that I was just memeing. I was just embellishing because somebody came in my chat and said that.
Ay.
Yeah.
It's dense. It's dense. It'll always be like that. It's just every once in a while you gotta be like, okay, all right, It's a thing. It's not going anywhere. You can learn to deal with it, but it's nice to say out loud sometimes of just, oh my God. All right. Am I the dumb one? Is it me? Am I saying something wrong? Or the fact that I don't play by play everything too. That one has been an interesting thing too, where I have to every single clip be like, oh my God, it's Obafemi. Some people are like, she didn't even know his name. I'm like, oh my God. All right.
People create narratives off like a 30-40 second clip, and I'm just like, I am so exhausted that you can tell. I can't tell with you recently, but I know last year there were some parts where I'm like, yeah, she's fucking just exhausted with all this shit.
Oh, I was done.
I'm starting to look that way in my clips. Like before last year, you and I both looked exhausted, and then I think I got like transitioned out of it, and you did too. But now I'm starting to look exhausted. Like some of these clips, I'm just like, I don't care. Like I'm just like,
that's why I got pissed off when I fucking knew instantly. I've slid under the radar, not being put in any reaction shit, because I knew also that I've just been, chill. I'm like, oh cool, they're not gonna use any of my shit because I'm cussing, and two, I'm not really doing nothing. And then the one fucking day that I did with the Randy shit, they did the social media 116 million, whatever the fuck, and I saw the first reaction clip, and I'm like, God damn it, if you motherfuckers put me in this, I swear to God, I've been doing so good, and nobody's gonna be giving me any shit, and you're gonna rile this back up. And sure as shit, I was in it, and they had me playing along like I do. Like I like to have fun.
That was a good package, by the way. I had to go use the restroom, so I put my headphones down, and then I see you, and I was like, oh, Wheezy, but then I missed what you said, but then I went to your page, and then I heard what you had to say. But that was a good package, and it was cute, because you were like, it didn't have to be like this. I was like, aw.
And that's the thing about my stream too, and everyone is just always so serious about stuff. I don't like to be serious about stuff all the time.
No, I'm not serious. I mean? I'm not serious for shit either.
So I have a whole bit where I love Randy Orton. He's the Snake Man, and that's just what he is. And so when he turned on Cody, I'm like, it didn't have to be this way. Like, why'd you do this? I'm not being for real. I mean, choose your line of reality, but I'm not being for real. I'm just fucking around. It's for another podcaster to fucking make fun of me because I'm doing that. Like, it did have to be this way. It did have to be this way.
Wait,
shut the fuck up.
Wait, that happened?
Yeah, there's snitches all over the place, man. There's snitches all over the place. People tell me everything against my will.
I
don't want to know this shit. They just fucking tell me.
Well, that's how I found out about all the bullshit too, because it would be posted on my Discord, and then I would be like, bro, why are you even talking about me?
Beats me.
It did have to be this way. It did have to be this way because we have to be fucking serious all the time. It did have to be this way. Biggest live stream, biggest podcast. Whatever,
like I said, leave
bro.
me and my 100 viewers alone. Like, we're having fun over here. Snake Man.
Snake Man. Let's look at, let me see what chatters say. When I saw you say Andrade, I know people were going to give you shit about it. Poor Weezy. See, that's fucking crazy, because my mentality is always like memes first, like the funny jokes first. So if I saw you do that, I'm like, ha, that's funny. Like I wouldn't even think, oh, people are going to give her shit for this.
It also tells me though that whoever that isn't actually, to me, it's like, okay, well, what kind of wrestling fan are you that you're judging another wrestling fan that has probably more knowledge than you? Because if you saw me do that and you didn't recognize the joke of me referencing Andrade showing up in another promotion multiple times when he went back and forth between two different companies multiple times, and he was in, like, I know more than you. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. If you didn't get the joke,
make a joke about it.
If you didn't get the joke, dude. And that's how I feel sometimes. And I don't want to respond in a certain way, but sometimes I do. And I'm just like, sometimes I'll be passive aggressive, and I'll just be like, oh, it's because you don't know. So, and then I'll like go ahead and explain it, because it's like, you're gonna give me shit for it, then I will be passive aggressive because you're being stupid and you're annoying me right now. But no, it's totally true. It's a fucking joke. If you didn't understand that, then you probably don't. Yeah, then you just probably didn't get it, which would be fine normally. But you're over here talking shit, so now we're gonna make you feel stupid.
I don't care. I give them enough ammo to make me feel stupid. I didn't point out that Brock told Oba. It's every comment of like, oh yeah, well Brock told Oba to do this and do this. Brock told Oba to do this. Oh, okay, cool. I don't feel better by pointing those things out, and it doesn't give me any sense of superiority whatsoever. I don't care. Of course, that's what they do. That's their fucking job. They're calling spots in the ring the whole fucking show. Why do I have to point out for what? It's exhausting.
It is. It's exhausting because it also is like, because I know it pisses people off, but also because it's just like, whatever, I'm just gonna stay chill. So I usually no sell whatever Lesnar could, like when he comes out I'm like, all right, whatever, but I also know because it's pissing people off, and people on Twitter still fucking, even with the Ricochet shit, somebody was like, well, she's still no selling Lesnar, so I highly doubt that she's gonna say something about this. And I'm like, that's why I do it, because you're so interested in how I react about Lesnar. Why are you so interested in how I react towards Lesnar, bro? It's weird. But even with that, like, it was hard for me to even enjoy the segment, because I'm like, well, when Oba did what he did, I was like, hell yeah, good shit, Oba. Yeah. But I didn't realize that he was calling spots or anything like that. I didn't even notice that at all.
I don't. I really, there's little things I'll pick up on, but there's other things I'm not. That's the last thing I would have paid attention to. I just watched Obafemi fucking lay out Brock Lesnar. All I noticed was that he put his boot on his chest. I'm not trying to find the tricks of the magic trick. I'm not looking for that. That's not why I'm watching. I'm not watching to be an analyst and go on my podcast and tell you the bits and pieces and the nitty gritty of how things happen. I don't care. It's entertainment to me. I like it. It's fun. I don't want to be that way.
Me and you, I feel like, well, no, I think for most reactors, because I don't think Con Man is play-by-play. He could do play-by-play, but I don't even think he's like that either. Like, we're just kind of like enjoying it for what it is. We're just excited, or we'll be upset. We'll talk our shit. It doesn't have to be serious. And if you don't like it, then that's fine. There's other people that do how you like it. There are analytical people. There are those people. And it's just weird to me because somebody on Facebook was on my dick because AJ Lee versus Bailey, their match, and I don't do play-by-play or call out moves, but during that one I was like, oh, Shining Wizard, okay, we're gonna get Black Widow. Listen, I'm sorry, I'm a fucking mark for AJ Lee that the one time I do play-by-play is with that one, and somebody would just like, wow, this chick doesn't even know anything, but all of a sudden she's acting like she knows something because it's AJ Lee. Yeah, bitch, sorry, I'm a mark. Complain about it.
Hey, there are certain things that I know and care more about than other things that I will pay more attention to and have a better reaction to and talk more through it. And there's some things that I won't. Like, that's my right. I can do whatever I want. That is a huge reason that I stopped regularly streaming AEW. And it's not a knock to AEW, but it is. I don't know how to word it. It's almost like the chat sometimes made me feel stupid, or even trying to post content about it, people made me feel stupid, as if I hadn't been watching it from the beginning, and as if I didn't know a lot of the people that went in the beginning and how it all started, because I was there for that. But life happens. And so for these people to be like, oh, act like I don't know wrestling, or because I don't know this move, or I don't know the story of this person or this person or this person, and it's just kind of like, just watch yourself. Why you gotta be so involved and care about how I consume it, or what it is that I know or don't know about it? I don't understand. It got tiring, and it made me feel stupid. It made me feel stupid, and so I'm not about to sign myself up for people just to fucking make me feel stupid all the time, as if I don't know shit. Like, no, fuck you.
And that's what I try to like. I don't normally respond to people, but during that AEW Revolution review, oh my god, I have like paragraphs of people just telling me that that I should just stick to WWE, which is always so funny too, because it's like everybody like knows me as like kind of getting paid by Tony Khan and like an AEW dick writer, like for the most part, for the most part, people know me as like being more biased towards AEW. And I am Mini Portable. I am 1,000% more biased towards AEW. And I have admitted that. I have always admitted that. So
There's
it's always
wrong with that.
so it's always so, But it's always so funny because I always say this about the sickos, and my chat knows this because they know that I don't claim to be a sicko. I don't call myself a sicko. I do want that AEW sicko shirt, but there's such a distaste in my mouth with sickos because you can't say anything. You cannot say anything without them immediately attacking you and saying just stick to WWE. They literally ruin it for the AEW fan base who aren't like that, who are very welcoming for other fans. And just like that, you're posting about AEW. I'm sure what those sickos, if you say something like, if you're having fun, if you're joking, and you say something lighthearted, I'm sure the sickos are going to be like, just stick to WWE because obviously this isn't the kind of wrestling that you enjoy, and this is real wrestling and blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, bro, can you just chill the fuck out? You guys ruin it for the company.
Yeah, that's something that's happening a lot right now with Danhausen in WWE. There's a lot of the from AEW, it's perpetuated this like, why aren't they actually wrestling? Like, that's the whole point. It's actually wrestling. It's actually wrestling. It's actually wrestling. Like, oh, Danhausen's here. Would love to see him actually wrestle. Like, he's a wrestler. He's not actually wrestling. And it's kind of like, I understand why you think that way and where that's coming from, but you're not looking at the big picture of what pro wrestling is as a whole. Like, yes, wrestling it is wrestling. Great. But it is a whole universe of things that are a part of it and that happen and that people that are a part of it. Like, I understand, but like, look at managers. Okay, what do they not have a purpose? Look at, we can go all the way back to all the way back to fucking Miss Elizabeth. I mean, people that there are supporting characters. I understand, but like to act like Danhausen's presence there doesn't matter because he's not wrestling, and they're just, you have more of a, you should be complaining more, which they do, but you give more of a what is his name, Royce Keys. Talk about that one. You're gonna talk about the dude that's on camera clearly getting accolades and it's fine, you know, like shit.
I would have never imagined Danhausen having a better WWE run than Royce Keys. I would have never freaking imagined that. I don't know what they're doing with Royce Keys. He was at the Rumble. I feel like they want people to like him based on the Stephanie podcast, which is a good way to do it. But then you don't show him, and then you have Danhausen being the #1 merch seller, getting the biggest pops.
I don't know that they expect. I don't think that they anticipated it. Honestly, I didn't know what to expect. I really didn't. It wasn't this, but whatever. It's fucking working.
I honestly didn't. I didn't think, like, I knew that he would work in WWE, but I also was just like, when the Rumbling started, I thought to myself, I'm like, but why? Like, do you need another character like that? And then now that he's there, it all makes sense. It works perfectly. So I was wrong about even like thinking that it might not work. But oh my God, that man went over. That man went from getting booed to like, he's so over.
By within two episodes, people that probably did not have any, not probably, they didn't know who he was, saying you're cursed.
Mm-hmm.
Chanting it with,
You know what's funny about that? It's not even like, you're cursed. No, it's like, you are cursed. It's like the most basic way. You are cursed. And like, it fucking works. And I love that because you would assume, oh, like I'm going to curse you. No, it's just,
he doesn't do the real spooky shit. He just... him standing behind Nick Aldis with his paper of Danhausen just waiting behind while he talks to Miz.
Oh, he's adorable.
He is
good
cute.
For him. Good for him. Let's see. So we got like a couple minutes left. We can read some of these comments. How much time do you have?
I'm good till around 3:30, a little after 3:30. I texted him, so we're good.
Okay, cool.
We can wrap up and read.
Yeah, this is by Chris Collett saying, we need Wheezy and Minnie modded in WWE 2K26. They would make great managers or GMs. If you guys create us, hashtag Wheezy Blonde, hashtag Minnie Portable.
My mod is working on one of me at the moment. I haven't checked on the progress, but I do know that is happening. But if you do, definitely tag us, let us know.
It's very advanced now, and people are so talented with the freaking models. It's crazy.
It amazes me that people are able to do that. I don't have the patience for it. I don't think that I could ever figure that out. Mine looked all the same. They all look the same. They're all basic.
Mine looked so bad that I almost cried on stream because I spent 2 hours doing it. And I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to go ahead and like move forward with this character. And then as soon as I saw the character a part of the game, because they put like a weird mom outfit on me too. They had me with like a jacket, a plain t-shirt, like soccer mom pants. And I was just like, I was like, I'm sorry, but I was like, I want to kill myself. And I like exited off the game. I was like, I'm not doing this. So I had to like reset. So I had to restart all over. I was like, this is fucking bullshit. And we're like 2.5 hours in, and I was supposed to keep going until I finished my rice too. So I was like, I'm fucking over it. We did see Mercedes tweet. Yeah, we did see that. And if you guys have time to report that page, then please report that page.
Report it. Don't spread it around.
I wish they used more YouTube personalities on Raw and Dynamite. They do. They use Tony Hinchcliffe. They use him. He has like the biggest. Oh my god, you're going crazy.
You just so nonchalantly. They do. They use Tony Hinchcliffe, and I'm like, ah! God damn.
Why? What did I do?
Hey, I don't like him.
You don't like him because of his jokes, or you don't like him?
I don't know. I just don't like him. I don't even have I'll tell you. I don't even think I have a real good justification off the top of my head. I think it's just the way. I just don't think he's funny. I don't think he's funny.
I think he's funny outside of the WWE roast. I heard his jokes and they weren't funny, but outside of that roast, most of the things that he say are actually pretty funny. And he's been a mark for years. He's like an actual WWE fan.
I will redeem myself right now. I listened to him on a podcast and I liked him much more after listening to that. Was it Stephanie's? I liked him much more after listening to that because my first real good introduction to him was at the roast last year.
The WWE one. Or the Tom Brady, because he did fantastic there.
The WWE one.
Okay.
Yeah, the one at WrestleMania. That one I really didn't care for anything like he had to say. I was more listening to really what like the talent were saying, not so much him. He was just kind of there. Yeah, I didn't care for it, but
I was like, did I say something wrong? It's like,
no,
oh my goodness.
No, you didn't. I think it's just like it's a running thing on our stream where we just make fun of. I make fun of a lot of the comedians and like who's the one with the mustache? Andrew.
Oh, Andrew Schultz. Yeah.
Yeah, I talk shit every time he comes on. Like most of the celebrities that they show on Netflix, it's my bit to honestly talk shit about them. Some of them I really do like, but I think it's fun.
Some of them, if I know something that they just said, then I'll like be talking shit. But because somebody mentioned about him talking about what he said about Puerto Rico, and yeah, he said that what did he say? Trash island or something like that. He said Puerto Rico is just like a dumpster island or something like that. I forgot what he said. Yeah, or like a floating dumpster. I forgot what the fuck he said.
Oh dear God.
But yes, so we're gonna end off on this note. Thank you. We are both going to be at WrestleMania. Yes.
Oh yeah, I will.
I don't know if you.
No, yeah, I can talk a little bit about it, but yeah, I will be going to. Minnie had announced that she's going. I will be there for, still tentatively. I mean, I've been talking to them. It's fine, but my ticket's bought. But I'll be working with WrestleCon. Not quite as heavily as I was in person last year, but I will be there Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, I am doing something else and I'll be out and about. But I should be there majority of the week and I'll be going home Monday, I think. I haven't bought my ticket home yet, but
I just did yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm leaving midnight. I'm leaving midnight on Sunday.
Oh,
because it starts at 3 p.m.
Honestly, I wish I was doing that.
Wait, is there a reason why you can't? Are you doing something Sunday?
No, I just don't want to rush around. Okay. I just don't want to rush around, basically.
I get it.
There's no reason that I can't, unless there's like a watch party or something that I'm working, but I don't even know yet.
Okay, I get it. I'm doing it because everything that flies out on Monday doesn't get here till like 9-10 p.m. That's a whole day wasted.
We dealt with that last year. We flew out like 10:30 at night, got to Dallas at 4 a.m., had to wait for 3 fucking hours, flew home and got home at like 7. Actually, I think it was 11 a.m. Eastern time. Miserable. And it's looking like that right now. So I'm trying my damnedest to figure out what the best route is because Cody wants to come. So I'm like, fuck, I got to get him a flight like the day after mine and then figure out if he wants to go home early or come with me because that makes it more difficult for me to do the 2 tickets at the same time. I'm like, are you driving to Indy? Are we flying in here? I hate living in the Midwest sometimes. Things like this, I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, that sounds difficult. Before I would just drive to Vegas and now I'm like, damn, flying into Vegas. I'm like,
yeah, it's stupid. I hate it. I envy all the California people that would drive it, and I'm like, oh, you got your car and you drove here? Fuck you! I had to get to the airport and fly here, and damn sticky. I hate this.
Yeah, first time at the airport, so I'll see how that goes. But I don't know if it's big or not. Is it big?
The Las Vegas airport?
Yeah,
it's not LAX.
Okay.
So you'll be fine. It's chill. There's slot machines in the middle of the terminals. It's pretty cool.
That's fucking cool. Yeah. I'm excited now.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You walk out and just hear ding, 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 ding. You're like, what the hell? Oh, cool. You're gambling right now. Got it.
Oh, that's cool. Alrighty, guys. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for being here for the emergency podcast. I had to let things out. Wheezy was here as my little companion to like allow me to do that. So we'll be here next week.
Yeah, we'll be here next week. You get 3 in a row. We'll see you next week. Hopefully nothing crazy. Well, actually, you know what? I hope something crazy happens between now and then. I hope so.
It's wrestling. Something
happen.
Something will happen. Alrighty, guys. I'll talk to my chat later. But as far as Wheezy and Wheezy chatters go, I am signing off.
I'm signing off completely because I got to go do a haircut. Take care. Make good choices, everybody. I'll talk to you later, Minnie. Bye.
Bye. All right, what's up, y'all? Thank you for being here. Let me go ahead and read some of these. I want to see Kit Wilson have a WrestleMania match. I also want to see Kit Wilson have a WrestleMania match as well. Yes. Vegas has good buffets. It does have good buffets. I'm excited. The last time I went there was I was 30. Yeah, I was 30. I went there 29:30. You caught 2 minutes of it. Well, you could go back. Oh, I can readjust myself here. I missed the beginning and I haven't been on Twitter. Can I get a summary of what happened? Yeah, so I feel bad too because I keep talking about it, which makes it exist longer, if that makes sense. But I'll go ahead and give a summary real quick. Ricochet responded to a lady that said that he wasn't good at acting, or that he's a bad actor. She has MS. He responded saying, I'm glad he have MS. Really fucked up. He shouldn't have said that. And then because people already hate on Ricochet, because people just want him canceled and they want him fired, they use that. He handed them in a silver platter the ammunition they needed. So obviously the people that were already attacking him and his wife, Samantha Irvin, amplified it even more. They made it a bigger deal. Well, I'm not saying that it wasn't a big deal. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying they made it so big as if this man murdered somebody. So they made it so big where they were tagging AEW, tagging Tony Khan, getting mad at wrestling media, getting mad at everybody, basically, which is weird because directed towards, I just felt like people didn't care about the actual situation. They just wanted a reason to hate on Ricochet some more. So that's what we came on to talk about. I got dragged into it. So did poor Deporticus. He also got dragged into it because he recorded what I tweeted out before that even happened. Before I tweeted out something, and that was before he even said that. And like me and Deporticus like talked for a bit, and we're like, the one day we vouch for this guy, he had to go and fucking say that. Yeah, he I don't know what's gonna happen. Another great episode. Thank you. I don't even want to know how airline ticket prices will be by Mania. So Nate and I together, we had it. So we're flying with Delta there and then flying back using American Airlines. And we're doing that because Delta was flying out. Like, we don't get here until like Tuesday morning. It's crazy. Each is right here, actually. I have a Delta credit card. So with my Delta Sky Miles, I earn miles. I was able to get $200 off the entire flight purchase. So with that, Nate and I are paying $463.39 each. That's not bad. I was terrified because I'm like, if this is like 800, 1,000, I'm just going to tell my sister I'm reselling the tickets. Like, sis, I appreciate ya. I'm going to try to resell them because that's a lot. So a little under 500. Hopefully I can try to make it back with like a sponsorship. I don't know. Oh, I do have, so it's not a sponsorship, but Thursday, I have something on Thursday. And if you know what's happening on Thursday during Mania week, well, you can kind of put it together. I don't have the final details yet, but I will be working with a wrestling company on Thursday, working as in like I'm going to be there to create content and stuff, not as in I'm getting paid. So I think I remember seeing that the last time I was on Twitter. I didn't think much of it. I just figured he was in his character. Well, so I just feel like people made it bigger than what it was because it was Ricochet. I think if MJF said it, I don't think the reaction would have been as big. And that's how I truly feel. And that's not me trying to drag MJF into it. I truly feel if it was MJF, I don't think it would have been this big. They were on Deporticus's dick, the same as mine, because he quote tweeted my tweet like almost right after, and they were taking screenshots of it. They did the same thing of like what they were doing to me, and I reached out to him because he's newer to the space. Well, not even like 2 years now, right? I think he's been a part of the space for 2 years, I think, but still, like, he's newer. So I reached out to him. I was like, hey, how you doing, bro? I got lucky and my best friend's wife found direct flights there the 16th. Hell yeah. We don't have direct flights. But that's hell yeah. That's because MJF is better than us and we know it. What's going on with Ricochet? I keep hearing about him. I summarized it already, and like, respectfully, I don't want to keep talking about it. If it comes up during Dynamite, we can talk about it, but it's a part of the VOD. So yeah, just go on Twitter. I think it was just a bad choice of words. I think, you know what I think too? I think we are so desensitized. I think at this point, being on Twitter, specifically on Twitter, we don't even know reality from like fiction. Or fantasy, whatever. Like, the lines are so blurred that sometimes you say shit that you know you shouldn't say. I catch myself wanting to respond in a certain way, and I'm like, wait, don't do that. Don't respond that way. And I'm not giving an excuse to anybody. I'm just saying, I'm like, I feel like we're so desensitized with people just telling us constantly KYS or you're this and that when you respond, you forget to be a human and you retaliate in the worst possible way, which is not good. That's not good. I'm going to play 2K26 later. I have to record for Patreon. I'm gonna record for Patreon right now. I'm going to get that out the way. And then I have to work on my clips because I don't know what happened. I'm looking at the fucking broken system right now. And I've been trying to fix it. And it's not fixed. It's not fixed. So I have to figure that out. Not gonna lie, I'm 32 and tonight will be my first time watching AEW. If it sticks, I will say you made me a fan. Hell yeah, I love that. I hope it sticks. I hope it sticks. AEW is notoriously known to deliver on their weekly show right after a good pay-per-view. I'm not saying they do it all the time. There are times where you're like, why did you, like, what happened? We just had a great pay-per-view and now you're just going to give us this product. I'm not going to put that out in the air, and I hope that doesn't happen. So sorry for even bringing that up. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I have high hopes. We have Will Ospreay versus what's his name? Blake Christian. So we have that, which is gonna be a banger. And then we have Gabe Kidd versus Darby Allin doing some kind of stipulation match. And then I don't know what else is gonna happen. I hope MJF is there. I don't know if he's gonna be there. Twitter is a cesspool of the internet. Yes. You know, the action is way better. You're not in the loop at all with the story, so it'll be interesting. I don't know who the fuck Gabe Christian is. Blake Christian is somebody. He's been in Ring of Honor for years now. He's been wrestling for a while. He's wrestled for Dynamite. But yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna go ahead and record for Patreon because I haven't recorded since last Thursday, I believe. So I gotta get my Patreon in. He spent a year in NXT. I don't remember him in NXT, but I do remember him doing that. Yes, I wasn't watching NXT during that time, but yeah, he's well known. I think they should have him more on Dynamite, but I understand they already have they have a stacked roster. Fitting in the women, fitting in the men. It is a wonderful time to start watching AEW, yeah. All right, guys. I don't remember his NXT name. Here, let me see. Blake Christian NXT. It could have just been Blake Christian. What was his NXT name? Oh, Trey Baxter. What the fuck? Ew. Okay. It was Trey Baxter. That's not a name that I would hypothetically remember, but yeah. You still don't know him? I don't blame you because I knew that he was there, but if you said Trey Baxter, I'd be like, who the fuck is that guy? And anyways, alrighty, guys, appreciate y'all for being here. Thank you for being for this early for this emergency pod. I appreciate that. I will see you guys later. I will be back for some 2K26 and some AEW Dynamite later. I'm recording for Patreon now. Appreciate y'all. Have a good night. Blackman, Hefe, Tyrell, Bully, whoever else is Ben, whoever else is active at the moment. Jordan, have a good night. Hoots, good night. Good afternoon. I'll see you guys later.